Welcome to the live stream. Today, I'm going to be double streaming, I guess you can call it. I'll be having a vertical live stream and a horizontal live stream as well. Just making sure everything is good from a technical standpoint. And we will get on our way. Today, I'm going to be playing the Indigo Parallel. It is a very weird game that I created. I'm Chris the Game Dev, by the way, for anyone who's new. And yeah, we'll just be playing the game. And if you guys have any questions or anything, yeah, we'll get into that. All right, second stream's going. All right. We are live now on everything. I got a vertical live stream going on and a horizontal live stream, regular live stream. So let's get into it. Okay. So today we are going to be exploring a very weird game I created called the Indigo Parallel. I'm Chris the Game Dev, and I love making games. That's what I like to do. And not only am I going to be playing games, I'll be answering and having a conversation with you guys. Hey, what's up? Sab, nice to see you here. Welcome to the stream. It's exciting because this is the first vertical stream I've ever done. YouTube keeps pushing it. YouTube's like, hey, do more vertical streams. How you doing, Sab? How you doing, buddy? So, in this scene here, this area has given me a lot of views on shorts. Because what ended up happening was, I made a short just walking down this corridor, and that short ended up getting like, I think it's at 3 million views right now, something crazy. And I'm super, super excited about that. But what happens is when you walk into the creature, this egg thing, it starts to like expand, and you get transported to a different level. But if you were to refresh the level, or play the level again, the whole environment will change. Not too much, but the texture will change, and then the creature in the center will change as well. So that's always really exciting too. So why don't we try it again? So I don't call it procedural generation, I call it procedurally altered. So yeah, look. The textures on the wall have changed again, and so has the creature. Let's try it one more time. Okay, see, and then sometimes nothing appears. That's also possible as well. Let's try one more time. One more time. So yeah, there's some variation that we have. And if I were to walk into the creature right now, it'll take me to a new level. I also want to mention I have a goal today. You can set goals on your live streams. If I get one super chat, just one, on either live stream, I will chug a bubbly. If you guys don't know what a bubbly is, these are bubblies. They are a carbonated drink. I love them, but I don't think I've ever chugged one maybe ever. So this might be the first time ever. So one super chat and that thing goes down the hatch. And you guys can also choose the flavor. I have 4 flavors that we can choose from. And maybe if I get 2 super chats, I might chug 2. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. But right now I want to talk about this little misty ball thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's something I put into a later update in the game where when you walk into it, just mist will appear throughout the game. So look at that. And yeah, it has appeared. So you see how the environment got darker? If I were to reset the level, the skybox will match the Oh, maybe not. Well, and then the mist. Let's see. I wonder why it's not working. Oh, okay. And that turns it off. So it works on a toggle system. So right now it's off. And if I were to collide into it, if you look in the distance. So yeah, you can kind of see the mist working. But on some levels, the skybox will be the same color as the mist as well. Which is a little odd why it's not doing it in this level. Maybe I haven't implemented it. But you will probably see it in a future level. So yeah. Also, if anyone is in the chat right now, or anyone watching, if you want to put any questions or you want to go say hi in the chat, I'd much appreciate it. I am looking at both streams. I have a phone here and I have my side monitor here so I can see all the chats. I love interacting with you guys. So feel free to say hi or ask any questions about the game or about game development in general. All right. So as I move forward, we're going to see a little face creature thing. Bump into it, it starts expanding. And then we now have a transition to another scene. So yeah. So now do you see how there's mist in the background? But if I were to turn up the insanity level, I think is it past 2? And then do a reset of the level, the mist can now be different colors. So now it's really noticeable now. And every time reset, it'll change. Oh, that's green again. Let's see. It does change. So yeah, see how it's like more blue now? And now since I transition to that scene, the creature that's now in this corridor will no longer be there. It will this is like touching the screen. I like talking with my hands. I'm Italian. Io parlo italiano. But like, yeah, so once you go to that weird scene, by colliding with the creature in the center, it will now be disappeared permanently in the game, unless you do a reset of the game. Another thing that's pretty interesting is if you can see how the screen is shifting colors, that's because of the insanity level. The insanity level has been through many iterations over the last few years. The higher it is, the more aggressive the color desaturation is, and the amount of color change that will happen is a bit more intense. And on the lower levels, it's almost like, it's a bit less so, or less pronounced. Before, I had some crazy stuff happening on insanity levels. There was like stuff appearing in front of the screen, like flat images. And I was getting a lot of comments that it was a bit too much. So I decided to listen to my audience and make a few tweaks. And now it's a lot less intense, I would have to say, in general. And I think it's better. I think sometimes less is more. So right now, if I were to bring down the insanity level down to 0, you can see that nothing crazy is happening. But if I were to crank it up to 4, we can see it's a lot more vibrant. And this is, it just comes from doing updates and talking to people and, just doing what's best for the game, because Insanity was ironically a bit too insane before. Now I think it's a bit more subtle and it works a bit better. So this weird creature, if you walk into it, oh, there goes my mouse. Oh my gosh. That scared me. Because my desk space is a little weird right now, so my mouse is on my the armchair of my gaming chair. This actually it doesn't look like a gaming chair, but this is a gaming chair from IKEA, and I absolutely love the purple. So my mouse is on this, as you can see right here, on this gaming chair, because there's like literally no room on my desk. I have a keyboard, I have my mic, I have like a USB hub, I have all this stuff here, which is nuts, but it's fun nevertheless. So you can see right now the screen is desaturating, and this is because of the insanity level. If I were to bring the insanity, oh, and also there's see all the, there's like a bit of pixelation. What's it called? There is artifacting. No, it's called granularization. No, it's called, yeah, something like that. Film grain. That's what it's called. So the higher you go, the more intense the film grain will be as well. It's a little subtle. Sometimes it's subtle, but you can notice it. All right, so if I were to bring the insanity level down to 2, it's going to be a little bit less pronounced. And also, different things happen when the insanity level is higher over 1. Unique things will occur in the game. Yeah. Nothing crazy, but unique things will occur. So now if I were to walk to the end of this pathway here. Oh, look, there's a hand thing. Fun. What will happen is I will transition to a new scene. And fun fact, this 3D model of this Buddha statue actually came from a fan of the game. They are Japanese. They went to a museum in Tokyo, and they like 3D scanned it with a phone by using the camera on the phone. And then they sent me that model, and I put it in the game because I loved it so much. It looks great. Absolutely love it. And they were very happy it was in the game too. So shout out to my Japanese friend. Hey, what's up? We have another person in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I do not read. Is that Arabic? Maybe I can translate it. Hold on, homie. How's it going? I understand not everyone speaks English, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yay. You said yay. Cool. So, very happy that you're here in the chat. Okay. So, right now, we have some options because this area here has multiple branching pathways. On the right, we can go to New Tokyo. You can explore this area further over here. And also, we can unlock one of the branches, which is through this area here. Sab says, I hope you become a popular game dev. You make great games, but sadly I play only on mobile, which means I can play any game. Yes, I know that is a huge thing because a lot of people play games on mobile, which I probably will have to break into that market at some point. I don't know when or how. The thing is about the mobile game market is not a lot of people want to pay for mobile games, which I totally understand. Like, Roblox is free. Tons and tons of mobile games are free. Candy Crush, probably one of the biggest mobile games. It's all free. So the way that you monetize mobile games is by putting ads in it. And I've kind of been very against putting ads in my game. I feel like it loses the sort of the point that I'm trying to make. It pulls you out of the experience a little bit. So I would have to figure something out. Maybe I'll make a short free experience that's very much like the Indigo Parallel and put it on mobile completely for free. But I just don't know if it's worth my time yet. And this is because you need to think of a cost cost time analysis. So basically, like, I'm not only a game developer, I'm also like a business owner too. Like, these games are my business, and you need to see how much time something takes and how much return you'll get on that time. Because if you put all this effort into something and you don't get any return, or it costs you money, it doesn't make a lot of sense from a business standpoint. There needs to be some sort of like, there's a breakdown you could do, cost time analysis breakdown, and I don't know if the mobile market is beneficial for me at this moment, but maybe one day it will be. All right, so in this branching pathway here, we have this giant creature. I don't know if a lot of people can find it or have found it, but if you just walk, a different branch, and you will find it. So yeah, why don't we check out the big monster creature over here. I'm really enjoying my setup. I have like a phone here. I have like my screens. Yeah, I got 3 screens and a phone. So I feel very comfortable streaming right now. So when I walk into it, this big guy expands. It's a little ridiculous, but it takes you to this branch here. So the Indigo Parallel has like many branching pathways. That is sort of the essence of the game. I got highly inspired by the Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable is, wow, that was one of my favorite games of all time. And LSD Dream Emulator, obviously, because there's a lot of visual like references to that game in my game. I also want to mention there's another way to support me besides buying my game, and that's leaving a super chat. One super chat on any of my streams, because I got 2 streams going on. I got a vertical one and a horizontal one. Just one, and I will chug a bubbly. It'll be fun. It'll be entertaining. I really hope I can chug a bubbly because I love bubbly. But I also haven't... I have yet to chug one in a very long time. I'm just drinking water right now. I have 4 flavors, so you guys can choose which flavor you want as well. All right. So now we're back at that eye level. And in this level, it's a bit different now. As we can see, the little stick figure creatures are now, they don't have a body anymore. The previous branch that I walked through is now closed, and now there are eyeballs here. And what else? You used to be able to walk this way, now it's closed. Yeah, it's just a little different, If I walk into the smoke, it turns the fog off. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there is no side branch any longer. So yeah, there's some differences now when you return back to this level. Yeah, and I really hope that this that people like this game, because I worked really hard on it. So here we have a choice. You can choose to go left or right. And all you have to do is stand on the button. And by standing on the button, it will trigger a different sort of scenario. So in this case, this happens. And if you go on the other button, you'll get different visuals. And I think, is the music different too? I can't remember. I guess we can try it out. Is the music different as well? Oh, I think once you commit to the choice, you're pretty much committed at that point. But it's all good. It's all good. I also want to say, everyone, happy Friday. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I know I am. End of the week. The weekend's coming up. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Anything fun going on? Alrighty. So now we're gonna go to the next part of the level. I also recently got 10,000 subscribed followers on TikTok. So I am probably gonna start streaming on TikTok vertically as well. My TikTok is the same as this channel's name. It's Chris the Game Dev. You'll find me. And I hope you guys will check out the my TikTok as well, because I'll be live streaming there very, very, very soon. Like maybe even today. I just have to get this like vertical streaming thing kind of figured out, you know. And I think I did get it figured out. Alrighty. So this path has gone through some iterations as well. It's gone through some iterations because I made it so the textures have a sort of A and B texture, and the head creature, like the objects, have an A and B position that they can be switched as well. So those two things can happen. So yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, we can see over here. So see how the textures are a little bit different? Yeah, it's fun. I'm trying to do something on my phone right now, because I want to have both streams. Okay, there we go. Wicked, 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 wicked. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so the textures can swap like back and forth, which came later on in development. I didn't like launch with that in mind, but I thought it was a good idea. Oh, you can walk in. You can kind of see inside this model's head. Alrighty, and now here is the joke. I've seen a lot of people joke about this because, or some streamers laughed because the joke is, oh, you'll see in a moment. I hope it doesn't spoil anything, but basically, you were playing the Indigo Parallel, and now you're going to be playing something else. It's okay to be confused. I feel like a lot of people who play this game, including myself, are very confused because the game is a bit nonsensical at times. It's now time to introduce. Here we go. Drum roll, please. The Indigo Perpendicular. Yay! That's the joke. You start by playing the Indigo Parallel, and then you now play the Indigo Perpendicular. Yep. That's the joke. Okay. Oh, here, there's a bit of a... It's like a shooting bit. It doesn't really matter. Like, you can choose to shoot or not to shoot. It doesn't make a difference too much. Actually, the voice line will either come on or come off. That's one thing. And what else? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a difference in the sense that nothing big happens, but there is two different paths whether you decide to shoot the creatures or not. It used to be an achievement, but it didn't work, so I had to remove it, unfortunately. It's also because I made this game in Unity 2017, and to this day, I still use Unity 2017. Still. And one of those creatures say, "Hey, Peter." That was like kind of I don't know, it's like a Family Guy sort of joke, and it was really funny. There's a YouTuber called Hey Peter who actually played the game, and the voices are like, Hey Peter. So I just thought that it was a total coincidence, but it was so funny how, and I don't know if like he caught up on it or the his audience, because like then the audience was like, yo, what, why did it say hey Peter, how did it know? And like hey Peter, like how did it know? But it was just like a really funny coincidence. So we're back at sort of the where you start off in the game, and yeah, there's a new branch, and when you walk into this, I think there's an interesting branch, to say the least. There's this area here, just super weird, and there's some variation too. Like sometimes these homies will spawn, sometimes they won't. Sometimes like, yeah, there's just some A and B variations to this level. So I cannot wait for you guys to play my next game, because ooh, you think having like variations are interesting? Imagine like procedurally generated levels like this, but to push to as far as I can do it before going nuts and like insane myself. And I'm working really hard on it in between, you know, YouTube videos and streaming and stuff like that. If you become a member, you will have first look and access to my next game. Access visually, maybe be able to play an early build. I'll have to kind of figure that out. But 100% you'll have, if you become a member of the channel, you will be the first to have a look at what my next game is going to look like. And also you will have access to early videos and exclusive videos as well. So I have one member so far, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So just putting it out there. And also, if I get a member because of the stream, I will also chug a bubbly. Okay. So with this branch here, oh, this is kind of early where you get into this branch. Okay. So you put on a little suit and you go underwater. Yeah, and I just want to mention, if anyone wants to ask any questions or you want to just say hi in the chat, I'd be very appreciative. I also want to wish you guys a happy weekend, a good weekend. I hope you guys relax, or not. You can go run a marathon this weekend, maybe. I don't know what you guys are up to, but I hope you have a weekend away from school and work and stuff like that, and just enjoy yourself. Oh, look. There's a creature in the background. Oh, no. I really like having, like, weird creatures deep in the background. I always thought that was very interesting and fun. But yeah. We are now underwater. Fun stuff. Yeah, so I want to briefly talk about these cloth things like here that you can see. So the way I did this, so because you can also see that it's swaying a little bit, right? So the way this is done is you have like the stream looks a little dark. I might just brighten it up a little bit. Okay, other settings, this insanity level. Oh, I could bring up the insanity level. Graphics, brightness. Just bring up the brightness a little bit, and then let's do insanity level 1, so we get a bit of color. Okay, so these little objects here, The way I modeled it is you set up like a cylinder in Blender, and then you put a cloth simulation on top. So then the cloth goes on top, and the cloth will like drape over. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a cylinder. It could be any object you want. And then as this cloth simulation drapes over top, you choose a frame that you enjoy, because like what it'll do is like it'll drape over top and then it'll kind of like sway a little bit. So you kind of choose like a frame that you enjoy. It's an animation. After that, and this is all like very, very high poly, so you'll have a lot of polygons. Once that's done, you take that model and then you rig it. So you add rigging points to the corners, bake it onto a low poly model, and then bring it into your program, because when you bake it looks like there's a lot more detail. If you were to see this model without the baked texture on it, it would look very, very bland and kind of plain. But because of all the normals, because all the ripple effects are just the normals, and then when it's rigged, you can now grab those rigging points and animate them. So that's where the swaying comes from. The swaying comes from each of those points have like a rig, sort of like how you would rig a humanoid model. And that's how we did that. I thought it was pretty interesting. All right. Moving forward. Why don't I try something interesting, okay? So there's something that's in this level. I'm going to act and pretend like it's going to scare me, okay? So we'll do one of those like streamer moments. Okay, you guys ready? Hi everyone, I'm Chris the Game Dev, and I'm playing the Indigo Parallel. Just exploring this level. It's really creepy, and it's inside this underwater level. Whoa! What is that? Clip. That's a short right there. Okay. Why don't we do another take? Okay, take two, okay? Okay, so this time I'm gonna do it a little different. Okay. Whoa. Okay, wait, no, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, let's do another streamer moment. Okay. Whoa. I don't know. I don't really want to walk in there. It's kind of creepy. What's here? Gosh, is it like a... What is this? It's like a cafeteria or something. I don't know. The music's sort of creeping me out a little bit. What was that? What the hell was that? I'm not walking. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so there's just like this thing here. Okay, should I do one more streamer moment? You guys are sick of it. Okay. Maybe one more quick one, all right? Okay. I don't know, chat. This level's creeping me out. It's the music too. What was that? What was that there? I'm getting out of here. There we go. And that's how you become a streamer. Okay. So now here's a mini game. What's the code? 371. Oh, I forgot the code. Oh, I should know this. I'm the fucking developer of this game. Okay. So that's the code right here. I know there's a 3, so it's 3 8 2 1 3821. Yeah, I know because the last one 3821. I should have known that. I knew the first number was 3. I just forgot. Okay. 3 8 2 1. There we go. So now there's a ton of mini games in this game, and this is one of them. Oh, that was an achievement. Crazy. Didn't even know. Alrighty. So now I'm just sort of like navigating these lasers. Sometimes this level can be a bit difficult, but if you're, because the perspective's kind of weird. But if you look at the shadow and the see, I told you it was kind of hard. So like if you look at the shadow at the bottom, you can kind of navigate it a bit better. So if you can see here, then it gets a little tricky when there's both vertical and horizontal lasers, but I think I can do it. Okay. I think the best thing to do is to sort of like go wide. So if you think something's gonna get you one way, just, oh, damn it. Okay, let's try again. Just go wide. So if it's moving this way, then I go this way. So these up down ones, let's see. God damn it. All right. Oh, why is this so hard? Oh. Hey, Liv, what's up? You're watching the vertical stream because there's both a vertical and a horizontal stream happening. All right. I hope my audio levels are good. How are you watching this right now? Are you on lunch? Okay, so let's see. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm good. I got this. This is going to be the one. Yeah, good. And now easy. Look at this. Bam. Didn't get on my first try, but that's a W right there. Yeah, I can hear you. Work is slow today. Cool. Since you're watching this, how's Yarrow doing? The cute puppy at work. All right, so we are now here, back in the back rooms. I guess we can call it. Let's go New Tokyo branch. Let's do it. So what's really interesting is what I find is a lot of people really enjoy New Tokyo a lot. And New Tokyo wasn't even in the game at launch. I added that later. I can't remember which update, but it was not version 1. It was a different version. Yeah. There's so many things that I added later on. But I'm glad I did, because the Indigo Parallel is like my top seller. So Yarrow is sleepy. Aww. Yarrow is like it's like a husky mix. She is freaking adorable. It's so cute. Okay. So this is I did a previous live stream where we kind of covered this this branch right here, but at this moment, not at this moment, but like over here is the Indigo Parallels new update. So I added the Sheep Spawner 3000, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. It spawns sheeps. Yeah. And then you have Sheepland, which was all this, and then you have like a new branch in here with a ton of weird stuff. So balloons you can pop. You have this thing here. I think the community, we've called this something. So here we have Eggwardo. I initially said Eduardo, but everyone's like Eggwardo. So okay, so here we have Eggwardo. Hello. Hi, Eggwardo. How's it going? Maybe I should do a jump scare where you go up to Eduardo and then he like jump scares you. So yeah, this is all in the new update. So if you played the Indigo Parallel and you go to Sheepland, you can now experience this this level. Yeah, we got sheep in the chat. Everyone, put a sheep in the chat. Okay. And there's a little bit extra to this level too. If you go all the way, it's kind of large, this portion of the level. But you keep going all the way. You get to a, what do we call it? A, like an arcade machine. When you bump into, you go to this area here. Hey, Livy Travels, you gonna get off work early today? Because that would be pretty awesome. Because it's Friday, it's the weekend. And yeah, what I love about this level, which was kind of accidental, I never really, intended it. But I would bump into this, and it would start moving around. When I say bump into this, I mean like the kiwi thing. Like, isn't that hilarious? I just said to myself, I'm gonna put a giant kiwi creature in the game, and then I don't know, for some reason you can the way the properties work is you can push it around. So and then this happened. So which I think is really funny. And there's another one too, so we can just like, oh, we can take him out of the map. Goodbye. There you go. Why don't we try that with the other one? Can you make a puzzle about carrots because it's weird core? Make a puzzle about carrots. Like, how would that puzzle work exactly? A puzzle about carrots. I would have to see. Would it be like, maybe like you're a rabbit and you have to like put up the carrots? Because there is a whole idea with like Alice in Wonderland, right? And following the white rabbit, and that can kind of revolve around carrots. I don't know. I'll look into it for sure. A puzzle about carrots sounds really interesting. Thank you. Thanks for the comment. And Livy Travels, hopefully you get off work. I hope you get off work early as well. I think people shouldn't even work on Fridays, in my opinion. I think Fridays should be, we should have every Friday off. Every weekend be a long weekend. So yeah, in this level here, if you just walk into this like mushroom thing, it goes up into the air, and once you collect all of them, then you beat the level. You beat the level. I'm working on a new game right now, so maybe I can put like a carrot puzzle in my new game potentially. I wasn't intending to have the new game have too many puzzles, but I was thinking it can have like puzzles for hidden stuff. If you're willing to put the effort in, you can find some hidden content. It was sort of like an idea that I had. Oh, I thought that was the last mushroom. Okay, I think I have to find another one. But like, why don't we push this guy? Oh, is he? Oh, I thought he was stuck for a second. Nope. Okay. Get out of here. Look at it. It's ridiculous. This is so necessary. I don't know why. I'm so happy I did this. Okay. So, where's the other mushroom? Where's the other mushroom? I think it's somewhere. And turn this computer off. Somewhere over here, maybe. Let's see. Nope. Oh, found it. This must be the last one. This one here. Alrighty. So when I walk into it, you go back to Sheepland. Yay, Sheepland. Oh, but now the textures are different. So if I were to restart the level, you can see all the textures being different. Grass is now like bluegrass. Some ciggies on the ground. But yeah. Oh, and there's a lot of funny physics stuff that can happen. So the whole idea with this this beam will pick up the sheep, but like they can start falling on top of each other and stuff like that. Look, there's a tree with toes. Those are my toes, actually. Oh my gosh, it's so gross. Those are my feet. I should charge for that. Start an OF. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Now let's go to... That was a big side tangent. Let's go to New Tokyo now for real. I also want to mention too, if you're in the chat, you can ask any questions or just say hi. But also, if you're watching this as a VOD later and you want to put something in the comments as well, I'll do my best to answer any of your questions or just say hi. Leaving comments always help. Subscribing helps. All that stuff helps a lot. I'm going to probably stream regularly now. And I will be probably multi-streaming as well, including TikTok. So look forward to that. I'm just sort of testing the waters right now, testing things out. Here's a horse. I hit a horse in the game. And yeah, I was watching some streamer, and he, who was he? I think he was it a Spanish streamer or something? He's playing the Indigo Parallel, and he went to the corner, and he's like, there should be something hidden here. And I was like, you're right. You're right. I put a horse here. And this is actually a horse from like art history. It's like the study of motion and photography and stuff like that. So let's continue. Dexter Morgan or Walter White? I don't know what you're referring to, mister. But Walter White from Breaking Bad. Great series. Okay. We're in New Tokyo. People love New Tokyo. And I think it's... it was a sort of like... It's the music... It's the neon lights. It's the fact that it's like a city block. I think people enjoy that. It's a lot of reasons why I think people like New Tokyo. I need to make more stuff with New Tokyo, straight up. Like, I need to put New Tokyo in all my games and make a new Tokyo, and then a new Tokyo. All right, so when I walk into this fog thing, you guys know what happens. Changes the fog color, especially when you have your insanity level up. You can reset the level, and now the fog will be a different color. And if I don't... I love regular Tokyo too. You know what? I really like regular Tokyo as well. I wish I was in Tokyo right now. I love Tokyo so much. I think you should put an entity here. Yeah, I mean, there are... I'm going to say entities because there are these like robots moving around. But having a crazy entity, I think that's a brilliant idea. And for sure for a future update, having a sort of like entity that has like a spawn rate that isn't too frequent, I think would be kind of cool, right? So it would be like an entity that might show up, but not always show up. I think that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, I should put something crazy in this level. My new game revolves around entities, though. So I cannot wait to show you guys. And I just want to mention one more time, if you become a member of this channel, you will have exclusive look to my new game before anyone else will see it. And also, you will have emojis, and you will have early access to videos. Oh, look, that was an achievement right there. Early access to videos and exclusive videos. So there's a lot of perks for being a member. If you're curious about my new game, it's the best way to see it, which would be becoming a member. So we're now in a different new branch. So this creature here will appear because of the insanity level. So if I bring the insanity level down to 0 and I restart the level, that creature will no longer be here. So look at that. And then if I were to bring up the insanity level and then restart the level, I'm just trying to think, does this show up every time or does it show up randomly? Maybe it shows up. Yeah, it shows up every time. Okay. So now we have the this creature here, and it does like a jump scare. So okay, let's take this branch here. There are 3 possible branches. Oh, damn it. There are 3 possible branches here. All right, so this needs to block the laser. Okay, we blocked the laser. I really like this branch because this is the branch that leads to changing all the text in the game into Japanese. So, and I think this is really pretty. 7 weeks, 5 days, or comfort chain. I don't know what you're talking about, bro, but I wish I did. So yeah, this here is very relaxing. I like it. Very relaxing. And these little creatures here, you can walk into them. You can walk into, yeah, all the entities here you can walk into, and it will take you to a different branch. There's also a branch here if you walk into this thing here. Don't know what it's called. But oh, weird core music. Ah, I see. Yeah, well, I compose most of my music. Sometimes I'll get friends to like contribute because I like their music. But for my games, like I'll use my own music, but when I cut shorts, I'll use weird core music. So I'll definitely have to check those tracks out. All right, so we have 2 branches here. The one on the right will take you to this like sort of shooting ship shooting game, and then on the left you go down like a ramp with some mines that you have to dodge. So I'm gonna go this way. This way's a bit more exciting. Then over here we have, and get into this machine right here. Damn, I can't believe it's taking so long to load. I feel like the scene is so simple. It shouldn't take that long to load. Okay. And now you get to shoot these creatures. Yay. And they shoot back at you, so you gotta like... I kind of got inspired. I really liked Star Wars as a kid. Still, to this day, I like Star Wars. Not really after Disney took over. I'm a little not as much of a fan as the new Star Wars stuff, but the old Star Wars stuff I really liked. And there was a video game at the arcade where you're in a like ship, a Star Wars vehicle that you have like a controller, and I love that game so much that I put my own version of it in my game. So Mr. Play Gaming says, "Hey man, are you showing a new zone?" Nope. This is all in the game. You could find it. There are so many branching pathways to this game that it's not a new zone. It's just you gotta choose the right branches, I guess. There are so many different branching pathways, and that's why I've worked on the game for so long. I keep adding to it, and I keep adding branches, and I keep adding, new areas and stuff like that. So no, to answer your question, it's not a new zone. This has been in the game for a very, very long time. At launch, actually, this branch was here at launch, but yeah. And a lot of people are saying, hey, port this to Roblox, or make a mobile port. Do you know how expansive the Indigo Parallel is? It's kind of crazy. Astro Lemming. Hey Chris, it's me. Yo, what's up, Astro Lemming? True, it's a really good game. Thank you very much. Thank you for saying that. Mr. Plague, I really appreciate that, because I worked on this game for over 5 years. I released it, and then I kept working on the game. So I've worked really, really hard on this game. I also want to mention that my new game is going to have Indigo Parallel vibes, for sure. Whose gun is more powerful, Peacemaker, Punisher or Red Hood? Punisher, because I like the Punisher. Peak game. Thank you, Astro Lemming. I really like your YouTube name as well, Astro Lemming. I think that's brilliant. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. So yeah, this scene here, we'll play a video clip every time, but there's 3 different video clips that can be played. So throughout the game, I've recorded either, like, I filmed stuff myself, or I made stuff on the computer, or rendered stuff and put video footage in the game, because I think it adds another dimension to it. It's like a cutscene, but the cutscene's not relevant necessarily to the story. It's a bit more abstract. So this is an example of one of those cutscenes. And I want to explore maybe something in the future where the cutscenes are generative. So there'll be like in-game renders, but procedurally generated. If it's possible, I would really enjoy doing that. Yeah, I'll have to explore how to do that. Who's dumber, IShowSpeed or Kai? You know what? Those two guys are some of the top streamers on Earth. So I would not say they're both doing something right. They're probably making a lot of money. So I cannot answer that question. Maybe if they both, I don't know, take an IQ test, and then you can analytically see who's dumber. But I think they're both brilliant, to be honest, because they're good at what they do. All right, so now if you notice, there's something different that has happened to the game. All the text has changed. It's different. Mr. Play Gaming says, what kind of lore is within the Indigo Parallel? Well, there's a lot going on, and the best way I can describe about the lore is that you are presumably playing a character named Tom who's looking for or exploring this surreal world. That is sort of the basis of the game. Now, what you can take from that is a lot more, because there's also Daisy as well. So Daisy's another character, but you never really see, but you kind of do. So that's the biggest probably lore dump of the game, which would be Daisy and Tom's relationship. You should play Juice Galaxy. You would love it. Astro Lemming, I have played Juice Galaxy so much. Like, I've almost beaten everything in it. I love Juice Galaxy. If you look at my old videos like a while back, I made so many videos in Juice Galaxy. That game is amazing. It is so good. Yeah, so you're right. When you say I would love Juice Galaxy, it is correct. I do really like Juice Galaxy. Who's the face of superhero, Superman or Spider-Man? I think Superman is like more powerful or stronger, but I love Spider-Man a lot. Growing up, the movies, like the original movies, I like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. I don't know. There's something when I see those films, there's something nostalgic about it. So I would say Spider-Man in my opinion, but Superman is definitely probably a bit more popular, maybe, or like historically more popular. But I really like Spider-Man. I even have like there's a photo of me when I was a kid. I dressed up as Spider-Man too, because it's like, and it's such an amazing costume too, right? You get the mask, get all that stuff. Mr. Play Gaming says, I did some art of one of the characters in the Indigo Parallel. I did it a while back for a video thumbnail, then make the model into a full art post. Amazing. You should send me that. I would love to take a look at that. And how can you send me it? Well, there's a few ways. You can join the Discord. I pinned it on the Steam community. Oh, I think I've seen it then. Is it of the the alien character with the one eye? I think pinned it on Steam community. Okay, I'll have to take a look. If it's on the Steam community, I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I'm like very sure I've seen it. That's amazing, dude. Thank you so much for making artwork. Really, really, really appreciate it. I love when people make artwork of the game. It shows that, you know, there's fans. You have every achievement in Juice Galaxy. That's insane. Astro Lemming. I have a few achievements. I don't have them all. There's like one, I think is it the final boss I can't really find or beat? I don't know. I'm missing a few achievements, but I have a decent amount of them. That's crazy. Was it hard to get all the achievements in Juice Galaxy? Just wondering. Yeah, so this let me just talk a little bit about this drill thing. This drill thing was so annoying when I was developing the game, and it's because of the ladder. This ladder here drove me crazy. Astro Lemmings is kind of like the final achievements. Kind of hard. Okay, so this freaking drill, it took you 2 days? Damn. Yeah, I have a feeling because there's some achievements in that game that I was like, they seem a little difficult. All right, so this drill thing gave me so much of a headache because you need to be able to drive it, walk on top of it, jump off of it, and it was so buggy that the beta testers were breaking the game so much because of this drill thing. And it is so funny. I'm glad it's stable. And I worked on it so much, and I'm glad it works now. It was frustrating, though. So, which section of the Indigo Parallel is your favorite? Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I actually do have some favorite areas. I really like the area that you go to before you do the Japanese level. So it's like with all the water and what's it called, the branch after the laser puzzle where you go to the Japanese branching pathway. That is probably my favorite area. I just think it's very pretty. It's very beautiful. I'd have to say that. So on the way to the Japanese level to get all the text on the wall, that would be probably my favorite section. I really like that. So here, if you guys haven't noticed, there's an achievement where if you light all these things on fire, you get an achievement. So I'll just go do that now. Let's go do that right now. By the way, thanks for all the comments and the questions in the chat. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to be making streaming a regular thing, so I hope I'm entertaining enough. So then this guy pops up, and you get an achievement. If you want to get to Miss Slitter's to fight you, you should get max stamina and then flight speed. So, oh, you're in Juice Galaxy. Yeah, so that's in flight speed. Okay, okay, I see. I'm pretty sure I can just look up, you know, how to get every achievement on the Juice Galaxy game. Like, there must be some videos covering it. But I was thinking that what I really want to do is wait for that game to get a few more updates and then play it when it has a whole bunch of new content. I'll probably have to do that. Maybe I'll stream that actually one day. Oh yeah, and if there's any other games you guys want me to stream, let me know, because I'm doing the Indigo Parallel now because it was easy. But any other games you want me to stream, let me know. I'll do it. Why not? Oh, you did artwork of the Eye Lady for one of the endings. It's called The Post Work Hard, Earn More. Nice. Did you also post that on the community tab in Steam? I'm just wondering if I've seen that. I probably have seen it. Probably. Thanks for making all the artwork. I really appreciate it. Maybe if I, Mr. Play Gaming, do I have permission if I were to take some of your artwork and put it in the game? Would I be able to do that? Would you allow that? I don't know when I will do that because I just released an update for the game, but maybe in the future. Because I love this collaborative idea of, like, you know, having the fans stuff in the game. I think it's really cool. Yes, I did. Okay, so I can check it on Steam then. Let's go this branching path. Stream Absolute Insanity maybe. Oh, hell yeah. I would love to stream Absolute Insanity, of course. Yeah, okay, I think that would be my next stream. Because Absolute Insanity has the arena mode. So with arena mode, we can do some crazy stuff. Sure, I'll be honored. Thank you very much, Mr. Play Gaming. I will try my best to find an interesting place to put it in the game, and then have you guys sort of like go trying to find it. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, streaming Absolute Insanity for sure. That is something that we will do in the future. Who's the best rapper, Tupac or Biggie? Ooh, that's a good one. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna say something, and this might piss some people off, but I like Biggie. I really like Biggie. I think, I don't know. I think he's fantastic rapper. So I think Tupac's amazing as well. But I think if I were to choose one or the other, I'd probably choose Biggie. But that's a controversial, hard one to decide. Maybe stream Abiotic Factor. It's a really good indie game. Some of the best survival-based gameplay out there. Okay, I will definitely have to check that game out. I have not heard of it yet, but I will make sure I remember that, and we can definitely play that in the future. For sure. Alrighty. So, where should we go now? What should I do now? What happened to the screen? Hope the screen's okay. Everything looks alright so far. Oh, I'm getting an error here. Please use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds. Keyframes are not sent often enough. I don't know how I can fix that, but I hope it's fixed. So this area here got inspired by the first time I went to Japan. I went to the bamboo forest in Kyoto, and I thought that was really cool. So I decided to add it to the game. What inspired you to make this game? The Indigo Parallel was mainly inspired by the Stanley Parable. That was the number one inspiration because I wanted to make a game with branching pathways. Then later in development, I was really inspired by LSD Dream Emulator. So those two games are the biggest inspiration. But I had a lot of other inspiration as well, such as 2001 A Space Odyssey. It's a film. It's one of my favorite films, actually. And you will see that inspiration kind of all over the game, with the monolith and aliens and like just weirdness. So I would have to say those two things inspired my game quite a bit. Three things. I was also inspired by a lot of like theories and stuff. Like there's something called the simulation theory, that reality has a chance that it's all simulated by like some supercomputer that we can't even think about. So that's because there's a lot of like, is this game a simulation? This game is a simulation while you're playing the game. So simulation theory was definitely an inspiration as well. A lot of things inspired this game. Another game called the Talos Principle. It's a puzzle game where you're like a robot. I was also inspired by that game as well. Yeah. I think we're at just hit over 1 hour and 11 minutes of streaming. Wow. That's amazing. Alrighty. Where should I go next? Let's go this way. Oh, I can show you something that is really inspired by the Stanley Parable. Go this way. It's this branch right here.
This is the story of a man named Tom. Tom worked for a company in a big building and he was employee number
6174.
His only job was to walk in the door on his left.
So, being in an office space and having a choice between going left and right was directly inspired by the Stanley Parable. And I'm not hiding the fact that because this level right here is a direct inspiration. It's so like obvious that I was inspired by the Stanley Parable. Being employee number whatever and having a choice between going left and right, and then the narrator telling you need to go to the door on the left, but you go in you know what I mean? Like all that stuff there.
Tom entered the door to his left. It was the door into his office, but something was different. The light in his room was a different color and his computer screen was
blue.
With the text, press any key to begin.
So yeah, it's a direct reference to the Stanley Parable.
Weird face appeared on it. Why did this happen? Why was the face so weird?
Whose weapon is sharper, Blades or Wolverine? I don't know, probably Wolverine, because he has that.
He's playing a game.
I don't know, I would say Wolverine.
But he was playing the Indigo Parallel, so of course a weird face would appear on his computer screen. Tom also realized that if he is playing a game, his actions have no
real-world consequences.
Tom can do whatever he wants without any repercussions because this is a simulation after all. After a heated conversation with Daisy, Tom picked up a knife.
So I want to mention as well, after the scene.
Daisy's lifeless.
Oh,
It's just a simulation.
Okay.
I didn't actually do
So
this, he thought to himself.
I have some bubblies here.
I just need to wake up from this simulation.
We got peach.
But there was no simulation.
We got
There never was a simulation.
ananas. It's pineapple en français. What's peach? Peach en français is peach? 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 Hey Sab, what's up? You're back. We have mango or mang. Oh my god, my French is so bad. How's it going, Sab? We have blueberry pomegranate. Bluette grenadette. So I said before, if I got one super chat, I'll chug one of those flavors. I'll just chug it straight up. Can you pass those seltzers through the screen? They're not seltzers. They're just they're flavored bubble water. They're really nice though. They're delicious. I love them. This is probably the best flavor. The blueberry pomegranate. Yeah, there's no alcohol in them. Oh my gosh. We have Daisy. Alrighty. Let's go this branching path. I wish I could pass these drinks through the screen so we can all cheers and have a bubbly. There's so many flavors of bubbly. They're so nice. Okay. Let's go this way. Just kind of like, I wouldn't say this is speed run, but it's I'm not going slow. So the inspiration to block these lasers came from the Talos principle, 100%. Okay, let's go. Wicked. Let's do the branch with the what's it called? So 6, 5, 6. Okay, the branch with the car. Alrighty. So this was sort of inspired by like on the rails. Hold on, let's. Oh, I don't know if I like the fog in this level. Can't see anything. Damn. It's gonna make it so much harder. Oh, I probably can still beat it. I don't think I've ever done this before. Cause like there's so many game modifiers, and this is one of them, right? Oh, okay. The fog will fade in and out. Okay, I see. I see. Alrighty. Let's go. Can I draw a concept of like the boss of the Indigo Parallel? Because I have an idea what he may look like in the game. Sure, you can. I'm also working on a new game, so maybe maybe I can use that in the new game. But because I'm not really working on an update for the Indigo Parallel right now. There'll probably be an update in the future, but I'm like so. Like, I'm working so hard on a brand new IP, brand new game, but it's gonna feel like the Indigo Parallel. I'm going back to because the last two games I made recently is Absolute Insanity, which is like action, and Zombie Liminal Fishing, which is primarily action and management simulator, right? So I think it's time to make a game like the Indigo Parallel. What do you guys think? I'm just working on getting a trailer ready. I'm just working on some levels. I want to release the Steam page sooner rather than later, but it's just gonna take me a little bit of time. I'm almost done one level, or I'm like kind of almost done one level, so that's gonna be exciting. How do I make images and stuff in my game? Well, it really depends on like what type of image it is, because I use Photoshop a lot for textures and stuff like that. But if I'm like texturing a specific 3D model, I'll use Substance Painter quite often as well. There are also some like online tools I use as well. So if I take a photo of like concrete and I want to make that into a texture, there's like some online tools I can use to make it like a proper texture, make it tileable. So I use a couple online tools as well, but mostly like Photoshop, Substance Painter, and some like JPEG online, you know, make it seamless tools as well. I love similar games like the Indigo Parallel are the backbone to the gaming world. I love combat. Yeah, that's why I made those other games. I made those other games because people like combat games, is what I've noticed. For some reason, did I die or did I win? Oh, I think I died. Damn it. Okay. Let's do that again. But yeah, like I really do like action games, and you know, I was thinking that, oh, if I make an FPS, or I make, you know, these action games, they're gonna sell better than the Indigo Parallel, and for some reason the Indigo Parallel still is my #1 seller. People freaking love this game so much. Zombie Liminal Fishing is actually selling pretty good, and Absolute Insanity is not selling that. It sells a little bit, but it's not selling as much as I expected. So I think Absolute Insanity is underperforming a little bit, and Zombie Liminal Fishing, I don't want to say it's overperforming, but it's doing slightly better than what I expected, which is very nice. People seem to enjoy Zombie Liminal Fishing as well. And if you guys haven't checked out my other games, I would suggest you do that, because if you like the Indigo Parallel, they're still weird. They're very weird games. Oh my gosh, this guy is like on me. Come on. I think it's the fog. It's so hard to see. Come on, let's go. So I have to like actually think now. Fuck. God damn it. Died again. Please make an Absolute Insanity sequel. Hey, maybe one day. I have no problem with making a sequel to Absolute Insanity. I think that would be really cool. Absolute Insanity 2. I would have to make it crazier though. Like I would have to... Absolute Insanity 2 will have to be the most insane game ever. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I also think maybe I don't know. I don't know if I haven't made a sequel to any of my games yet, but we'll have to see. Maybe one day I'll have to start making sequels. So the music in this level, it's based, I used an FM synthesizer called the Digitone, and I made this like weird drum and bass track. I thought it turned out really good. So I just felt like it worked for this for the boss fight. Okay, I'm going to win. I can sense it. This boss is done because I got enough health now. Let's go. This was freaking hard. Okay, come on. I need some pickups. Okay, let's go. Shit, my health is low. I'm gonna be so happy once I destroy this guy. Come on, I need some missiles. Let's go, let's go. Oh no. Yes! Yes! Finally. What is your favorite video game? I would have to say my favorite video game is probably Half-Life 2. I really like Half-Life 2. And I don't want to say Gmod is my favorite video game, but I also really like Gmod. I played a lot of Gmod growing up. I still think it's like it's a sandbox game that is just so good. All the stuff you can do in Gmod is amazing. So but like for a game that's like a classic game, Half-Life 2 is probably one of my favorite games. And also Halo 1. The first Halo is so good. I like the other, like Halo 2 probably is also really good too, but like Halo, the first Halo and Half-Life 2 are like some of my favorite games of all time, and Gary's Mod. So I'd have to say those are my favorite games for sure. For sure. So this area is really interesting. You get to like spawn an egg creature. Hold on. I want to restart that because I want the fog to be off. So what I can do is I can go back here and I'll just turn the fog off. There we go. I could have it as a menu setting, but I chose not to do that. All right. So right here you can like spawn like an egg creature thing. So you get an egg, and then now you get to have a little creature friend. I should really do something with these alien creatures, like make a game revolved around this alien creature. I don't know. I think that'd be really fun. And then you can keep pressing on it, and it'll have a little heart. And if you press it again, guess what happens? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of an Easter egg here. So, and then it brings you back here, and then you can do this again, right? So then, how does bubbly taste like? Bubbly is carbonated water with a hint of flavor. So there isn't sugar in it. There's no sugar in it, to the best of my knowledge. It is not very sweet. But for example, like there's different flavors. So let's do the pineapple, for example, right? So the pineapple will have it's like carbonated water, and it has a slight like citrus pineapple vibe to it. So now I can go up to these creatures and I can... So now there's 2 spawned. And you can keep doing this. So just wait. Go back here. Yeah, but there's many different flavors of bubbly. So now I can go and do this again. So now it's gonna be 3 creatures. You can keep doing this, by the way. I'm just sort of hinting, like there's a little Easter egg if you keep doing this. So okay, I'm going to drink a bubbly. I'm not gonna chug it. I'm gonna drink it. So I'm probably gonna have my favorite flavor, blueberry pomegranate. Let's go. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, so it's a little sweet, but it's not like, it's nowhere near a soda. It doesn't taste like a soda at all. It's carbonated. I love bubbly. I like bubbly because it's like, it's better than having like a beer or like soda or juice, because there isn't much to it. It's just like ingredients are carbonated water and natural flavor. That's it. That's it. Now I don't know what the natural flavor is, but it just gives a little je ne sais quoi to the bubbly. There's so many different flavors though. There's a lot. Oh, you know what? We should go to the we should go to Soda Land or whatever this place is called. Dun, dun. So I made this track on I have a bunch of like synths. If you can see, where is it, back here? Like that's all music gear, because I have a separate channel where I talk about synthesizers. I review synths, and I made this track by, I have like this sampling box that you can like program and stuff like that, and I recorded a burp, like a, and I was like, oh, let's make this into a song. and then this is what happened. You'll hear it soon. I want it to be like kind of like retro vibes as well, so
There is soda in my mouth. It tastes good.
What program do you use to make music for your games? Well, I don't always use a program, so I'll use Ableton Live sometimes, but that's usually just for just trimming the music. I use like synthesizers, like actual hardware synths, and I record music from that. So I use tons and tons of different synthesizers, pedals, but when I do it on the computer, I use Ableton Live. Do you have an original soundtrack on Spotify? All the songs that I created for the Indigo Parallel is on Spotify. If you search up the Indigo Parallel soundtrack, it's not the complete soundtrack. It's all the music that I created because I own that music. I had friends contribute music to the game, but none of their music is on Spotify. Only my music's on Spotify. Like the music that I created for the game. Yeah, I can actually, I want to show you guys. Where's the last soda can? Jesus Christ. I forgot where all this... I normally can beat this level so quickly. Let's see. How many likes or subs for you to chug it? Well, the initial thing was 1 super chat to chug it, but to chug a bubbly. But maybe I could find a different parameter. Let's see. If the video, let's see how many likes I have in the video. How can I not? I can't really see how many likes I have on the video. What the heck? Oh, okay. I have 7 likes. I have 7 likes on the video on this stream right now. If I get 10 likes on the stream, I will chug it. I'll chug a fresh can, like one that hasn't been opened yet. So I have to go now. Have a good stream. Thank you, Mr. Plague Gaming. It was nice to have you in the chat. So yeah, if I get 10 likes, I'll chug it. We're at 8 right now. We're at 8 likes. 2 more likes, and I'm chugging a fresh can of bubbly. Thanks for dropping by, Mr. Play Gaming. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so if you do make an Absolute Insanity 2, you should make it so you can fight the researcher. That is actually something I had in the game, or I had an idea for it in the game. I thought having the researcher as the final boss and not the... I don't want to spoil it, but like... I think that's a really, really good idea for the sequel. 100%. Because I think Absolute Insanity as a game right now is what it is. But for the sequel, for sure, I'm gonna like it with my YouTube alt account. Okay, because we are currently at eight likes. So if I get 2 more likes, then I'm gonna have to chug a bubbly. I mean, I kind of want to do it though. So so if we get 2 more likes or 1 super chat, it's done. Like, I'm chugging a bubbly, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And I'll probably do in the future. I'll chug more weird stuff because like a bubbly is kind of easy, but maybe we can do like, I don't know, like chocolate milk or something. That's pretty gross. I mean, okay, chocolate milk's good and like gross at the same time because it's very heavy. Can you make something about analog horror, but it's somehow relaxing? Well, I did have an idea of making like a cozy game that then becomes horror. So you think, I don't know, like what's one idea would be like you make so analog horror is also a bit of a different genre, but my idea was like, what's a cozy game idea? Let me choose something kind of like easy. Like you're managing a garden, right? So like you have your garden, you got to water the plants, you got to seed. But then something happens, like maybe you find something scary in the garden, or maybe the plants start talking to each other, and then it slowly becomes like this nice cozy game will then slowly transition into something that gets really weird and kind of in the horror genre. So that's sort of like gardening was the first thing that came to my mind, but you can imagine like you can do like, I don't know, like a cooking game, managing a store or whatever. It's kind of been done before, but I definitely think it's something I would like to explore in the future. I don't know when or how, but maybe one day. But analog horror is also another genre I would like to explore. I mean, I guess there is some analog horror in this game. Look at this little creature thing here. But I think that's a brilliant idea, though, doing something with analog horror. But it's when you say relaxed, it's like a bit more, you're not really expecting it. Okay, we are at 9 likes right now. Guys, we need 1 more like, and I'm going to chug one of the bubblies. Which flavor do you guys want me to chug? Do you want pineapple, mango? Because we're going to get 10 likes. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep streaming until we get 10 likes. So what flavor do you guys want? Pineapple, mango, peach. Got pineapple, mango, and peach. So we're at 9 likes. 1 more like, and I will chug a bubbly. Just that's all we need. 1 more like. Peach. Okay, we got 1 vote for peach. It'll be peach so far. Oh man, I don't know if I can chug as well as I used to back in the day. Back in the day, I used to chug beers like no one's business. Okay, why don't we drink some soda in the game as well? Okay, we got 1 vote for mango, 1 vote for peach. We're tied for mango and peach. Again, the flavor choices are pineapple, mango, and peach. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna be drinking some sodas in the game and be drinking a bubbly in real life. 1 more like. We basically need if someone just shows up to the stream and presses the like button, we are going to be drinking a bubbly. I wouldn't say drinking, chugging a bubbly. Probably not very well, but I would try my best. Oh yeah, I added a new branch here the other day. The new branch is like at the end of this level here. It's right here. Yeah, when you collide into this thing. It's new branch. Okay, we need another vote on a flavor. So we have mango, pineapple, and peach. What flavor do you guys think I should chug? Maybe, can I do a poll? Let's see if I can do a poll. Oh, I can totally do a poll. Okay, I'm doing a poll. Which... Okay, hold on, give me a second. Is there a chance that I may mod someday? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think I need a mod at this moment, but yeah, one day for sure. What bubbly should I drink. Okay. Poll's gonna go up very soon. So mango, peach, and what was the other flavor? Pineapple. Pineapple. Okay. Boom. Poll's up. So when we get one more like, and go vote on the poll right now because we have one vote for Peach. Peach is winning so far. All right. There's an area here where I can pretend like I'm a crazy streamer, and there's a jump scare, which I've like seen other streamers play, and they get jump scared. It's really funny because I know it's coming up, but I can like pretend like I'm one of those streamers. All right, guys, I'm Chris the Game Dev here, playing the Indigo Parallel. Oh, just putting the eyeball there. Where do I go now? Whoa! What is that? What is that? I'm getting out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Whoa. Was that good? Did I sell it? Okay. Alrighty, so let's go. Oh my gosh. This is okay. He's actually creeping me out a little bit. There we go. Sweet. Run, bro. Yeah. Oh. That actually scared me. That scared me quite a bit. Okay, guys. One more like, and I'll be chugging. Let's see what's the poll. Do the eye glitch, please. I don't know. What is the eye glitch? Peach is winning so far in the poll. We have 1 for Mango and 2 for Peach, I believe, in the vote. So if anyone's new to the stream, one more like, and I will chug a bubbly, and it's going to be the peach flavor according to the poll. So also vote on the poll as well. All we need is one more like. That's it. That's it, baby. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on it. All right. So, oh, you know what? This area here is probably my favorite level as well. It's between... you know what? It might be this one, actually. I really like the open area, the aesthetics. Yeah. Because I was asked what is my favorite level in the Indigo Parallel, and I think it's this one. Yeah. I like the music as well. Yeah. So if there's anyone new watching, all we need is one more like, and I'll be chugging a bubbly. So that's all it takes is one like, and I'll be chugging a peach bubbly. That's all we need. Yeah, I really like this level. I think it's cool. Oh no, we have a tie now for Mango and Peach. Damn. We have a tie. We're also... I don't have to drink it yet, though. Because we're still missing a like. One like. That's all it takes. So... in this level here, we have sort of like a hidden branch. Not a hidden branch, hidden area here. So this wall you can clip into, and you can get one of the hidden burgers. I'm actually pretty surprised that people found this. I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult to play, but I assumed people were just like walking around in the level, just like on every corner, and eventually found it. So yeah. Yeah, so the new viewers like the video. Oh! We're almost there. because we have 10 viewers now. Okay, guys, one of you guys needs to like, drop a like, and I'll chug a bubbly. Also, vote on the poll as well. So yeah, this. Oh yeah, there's something hidden in this level. I'll show you guys real quick. So basically, if you go around this pyramid thing, you can see this thing in the distance, and when you walk into it, it will change the level up a little bit. It'll put an eye in the sky. Eye in the sky. Can you make a character that can break the fourth wall? I kind of think this whole game sort of breaks the fourth wall, doesn't it? I don't know. But I can... do I make a character that just, like, stares right into the screen and be like, I know you are playing a video game right now. It's called the Indigo Parallel. Battles of Death. What an amazing YouTube name. Oh my gosh. Hey, how's it going, dude? Hope you're having a good time. Leave a like in the video and I'll chug a bubbly. I've been saying it a lot now, but we're just missing one like. That's it. So, yeah, basically this this portal thing, if you walk into it, it will reset the level with something different in the level. So yeah, you'll see. It also makes weird sounds too. Okay, so I think shouldn't have that. That should have done something. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it has to be done. That should have done something. Interesting. Maybe it has to be done without triggering the other, like probes. I think that's how you do it. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know. That was very weird. And this game surprises me sometimes, where I think. I wouldn't really call that a glitch, because if I walk into it right now and it works, it just... I kind of want to make it more hidden, so... Yeah, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I think, what's the poll at right now? Oh, Peach is winning. Peach is winning. So, yeah. Okay. So if I go, let's go try that again. Hopefully it's gonna work. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just like doing stuff on my phone over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, you found my Astro Lemming. You found my video of me playing Juice Galaxy. I can see because you commented on it. See, I told you I played it. There we go. Okay, so it does work. So now you can't trigger the other probes. You have to just walk right into it, and then this happens. Then there's an eye in the sky. So just if you guys want to figure out how to do that, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Alrighty. Sweet. Okay, now we can continue the level. For sure. Maybe I should play, like, in a future stream. Maybe I should play some of my favorite games, like Half-Life 2 or Gmod or some playing Gmod on stream. That would be funny. That would be really funny. Just like maybe troll people. Okay, so what is the best Prime Video series, it's The Expanse, of course. Now, I'm a little biased because I worked on The Expanse, but The Expanse is a really good series. If you haven't seen it yet, I would suggest it. But yeah, The Expanse is the best Prime Video series, hands down. It's my opinion, my biased opinion, but it's I don't know. A lot of people like that show too, so I'm not the only one who thinks that. Alrighty. Let's do this puzzle. Let's see if I remember. Because I have a lot of... I've played the game so much, obviously, because I've made it. But I've had, like... this game mostly memorized. Okay, let's see. Is it this? Damn it. Is it... what is it? I don't want to brute force it. I should know this. I've done this so many times. Okay. Let's try it. Let's do this. That. No? Maybe it's this. Okay. There are some hints. So when you press this here, it's this one here, which is... what's the code? 2. Okay, the first one's 2. 2. Oh, wait. 2, 3. No, 2, 4. There we go. Okay, yeah. So I kind of messed up the first one. Can you give us a small hint on what the next game would be like? Yeah, of course. Okay, so the best way I can describe the new game is... I'll also tell you guys too, if you become a member, you'll get exclusive looks to the game, to the new game. So just want to put that out there. But what the new game is going to be like, it's going to feel more like the Indigo Parallel. It's going to be less like Absolute Insanity. It's going to be less like, it won't be action focused. It's going to be exploration, procedurally generated, and also very weird. And the graphics are going to be similar to like Zombie Liminal Fishing. It's going to have like PlayStation X type of graphics. So yeah, and the whole point of the game will be exploring weird worlds and interacting with entities with some hidden stuff and some crazy lore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm being very, very broad right now because it is still in development, very much so. But if you like the Indigo Parallel, or you find the Indigo Parallel interesting, my next game is going to be very interesting to you. It's going to feel like it's going to feel like the Indigo Parallel sometimes. It won't be the Indigo Parallel. It's going to be its own thing. But it's definitely going to have the same vibes as the Indigo Parallel for sure. For sure. Alrighty, I'm trying to figure out how to do this on my phone. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Now, let's go down in the elevator. Went down, down, down to the burning ring of fire. And it burned, burned, burned. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Alrighty. How's everyone doing? In the chat, were you guys have anything fun planned this weekend? Because I am mostly relaxing this weekend, working on the new game. What else am I doing? My dad loves that song. Dude, I love that song. I love that song. All right, so if we go right, we go to the you talk to a computer, you go to space, and if you go left, we go to the office. So why don't we go to space? Let's go to space. There's actually a lot of conversations you could have. You're going to New Jersey today? Nice. What are you doing in New Jersey? Sounds like fun. Load profile from. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can interact with. Extract from. No server memories found. Let's do cancel. So yeah, there's like little. So here's the other thing about porting the game to mobile. So I would have to rebuild all this stuff. So this stuff, you're talking to a computer and it's giving you yes or no. You have to sometimes press 1 or 2, press 1 or 3. So like this interface here will have to be rebuilt completely. Every time you interact with a computer, if I were to make this on a mobile device, it would have to be rebuilt. So that's just something to consider. Just a normal vacation. Nice. You're going to go vacation in New Jersey. Well, I hope you have a good time on your vacation in New Jersey. Can I ask you a few questions? No, you cannot. You are no fun. Did you know I'm not a machine? Sure. There was another human typing this. No. I swear it. I'm lying. So that interaction with the computer, there are so many different branching paths that I would have to like, just, if I were to port this to mobile, I would just have to rethink it. Also, guys, yeah. Astro, let me. Oh yeah, we got 10 likes. Got 10 likes, and it's a peach bubbly. Okay. Ooh, I guess I gotta chug a peach bubbly then. All right, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being in the stream and commenting. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are freaking amazing. Thanks for supporting my games, and it's time to chug a peach bubbly. Now, I'm not the best person at chugging, but please forgive me for not chugging very fast, but I will try my absolute best. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoe nice. Time. Oh, that was a good burp. Oh, I feel like I could have done that faster. Oh. Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun. I want to do, fun stuff on stream, and I feel like chugging bubblies is pretty harmless. I was gonna drink it anyways, I got 2 bubblies going on, so I still have this one to drink. So, but yeah, I'll in the future I'll chug like weirder and weirder stuff. Maybe like, I don't know, some like drinks that are like really sour or something. Maybe a brewski. But yeah, thanks for the 10 likes, and I'm so glad that I did that. It was fun. Alrighty. Back to playing the Indigo Parallel. Whew! I'm feeling like... Oh. That was fun. I'm definitely going to clip that and make a short out of me chugging that bubbly. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna have to get into the suit. Let's go. I'm also recording vertical footage from the stream, so hopefully I'll make a bunch of awesome shorts from it. And you guys are helping as well, because with all the comments and stuff like that, I'm Very, very grateful for you guys. All right. Whoa, what was that? Damn. Yeah, I knew that was coming. All right, hold on. I gotta end the poll because. All right, I just ended the poll because we got the bubbly flavor on lockdown. Alrighty. So yeah, this area was highly inspired by The Expanse. I wanted a spaceship level, and this was sort of the way I decided to do it. Look at that thing. I don't think this area is very scary, to be honest. It's a little, like, surreal, but I wouldn't say it's, like, super scary. You know what I mean? Alrighty. And then going to here will trigger a cutscene. So, like, there are certain points of the game where there'll be, like, live action cutscenes, such as this. Even though this was rendered. So I did render this in, what I used Space Engine, and I just shot some other footage and just kind of crossed it over. So yeah, this was rendered in Unity. Yeah, I had a scene in Unity where I filmed that, like just flying a camera through and then like speeding it up. So yeah, I always like the idea of like pyramids and stuff like that. So maybe I gotta put that in my new game. Some like a level where there's like pyramids and stuff like that. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna start winding down. I've been streaming for 2 hours and I chugged a bubbly. So in a few minutes I'll start winding down a little bit, but it's been a great stream. Wow, because I'm dual streaming on vertical and horizontal, and I'm noticing that the vertical is getting a bit more attention, so that's nice. So here's another cutscene rendered in Space Engine, and yeah, cut. I had to edit the raw footage from Space Engine. If you guys like Space Engine is like an amazing program. It is like a sandboxy sort of like space simulator. I make all my skyboxes in Space Engine. Like it's such a great tool. This was rendered in Space Engine. Like Space Engine is amazing. If you guys haven't played it yet, you definitely have to do it. All right, guys. Remember that game idea I had? Your tree with toes. Yeah. I remember the game idea. Did you come up with that? Watch Batman the Owl Hollow. Yeah, maybe one day. Yeah, so the tree on toes thing, that was so funny that I decided to put it in the game. There's like a tree with toes, and if you find it, that was because a comment said put a tree with toes, and I was like, okay, that's so weird. I even made a video about it. Like I felt so compelled that I decided to make a video about me putting a tree with toes in my game. So yeah, I thought that was really really interesting. Oh, I forgot this guy can spawn here too. Totally forgot about that. I wonder if he can teleport me to the other area. And he just explodes. Oh, it does take me to that. Oh, I didn't see, there's things I have in this game that I just completely forget about. Damn, I didn't realize that. Let's turn the insanity level up. That's really cool. Really cool. Alright, after I spawn this guy, we'll return back to the other level, and I think I'm going to be winding down. I need to work on my new game. My new game. But damn, this is really cool. All right, guys, I'm going to be stopping the stream now, but I really want to thank you guys for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments and the likes, and thanks for me chugging a bubbly. I thought that was really funny. We'll have to do something like that in the future, and I'll play different games. Maybe the next stream will probably be Absolute Insanity. I think that's a really good idea. What about my Blue Man idea? What is your Blue Man idea? Let me know what it is. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for what to put in my game, or if you guys have any questions about game development or how I make my games and all that stuff, just let me know down in the comments. I'm going to make streaming, streaming is going to be a regular thing on the channel, so stay tuned for that. I plan on being, I'm probably going to just stream on YouTube and TikTok. I don't really have plans to stream on Twitch at this moment because Twitch is it's kind of dying in my opinion. I've tried streaming on Twitch before and I've gotten 0 views every time I stream. And the only time people go on my streams is because I share it to other social medias. But on YouTube and TikTok, I will be streaming regularly. And if you guys want to drop a like or leave a super chat or become a member, that all helps me as a game developer. It's really hard to be a game developer, and I appreciate everything you guys do. So I'll be